Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to click that subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back, welcome back. If you want to see how I achieve this braided wig look, definitely keep watching. So step number one, you want to start by first braiding down your hair. I just used a simple braid down. I have about 12 braids going straight to the back, nothing fancy, simple as possible. So next, I just took some hair growth grease that I made. Yeah, I really don't even remember what I put in it. If I remember, I'll link it down. I'll put it in the description box below. But yeah, I just took that and greased all my braids so that my braids under my wig would be, nice, healthy, growing strong. And yeah. So then I took the black got to be glued, and then I just took that around all my edges so that my edges, would be out of the way for when I put my bald cap on. So I just did that and I slicked all of them back with just like a little small edge brush. And yeah. So after I was done slicking them down, I did grab some got to be the yellow one and just put that around my edges, on the sides just so I can make sure those back. And then I just grabbed a blow dryer and I blow dried it until all of that was completely dry, so that way all of my hair was out of the way and it was time to get started. So I purchased this wig from a company called Braids Queen, and in their packaging they just send you a 2-pack wig cap, some hair jewelry for your braids, and they send you the wig. She is so beautiful. Like, look at her, y'all. She's gorgeous. I don't remember all like the details, but I will have everything linked down below, how much I paid, the link to their website, and etc. And here I'm just showing you the color that I got. So let's get into it. So step number one, you want to grab that wig cap and just put it directly on your head. I forgot to cut the slits at first, but do not forget to cut your ear slits. I went back and did it. You'll see that I go back and do it. But after you do that, you just want to spray like right above your edges. Like right above your edges. Spray, spray, spray. I do this about 2 times. And I make sure it's completely dry before I move on to the next layer. That way I'm just not having all this wet stuff on my hair. So make sure it's completely dry before you move on to the next layer. It is so important that you get your foundation right, because you want your wig to lay down like, very nicely. So definitely take your time on this part. If you're new, definitely cut yourself some slack. I didn't get this the first time I tried to do it, but as I kept doing it, it definitely got a lot easier. Please, please, please take your time with this and make sure each layer is dry before you move on. As you'll see right here, I went ahead in with my second layer. So yeah, just do this. Take your time and I promise you'll get it. So now that you've got all of that got to be glue dry, you just want to take you some nice scissors and just start cutting off all that excess cap. I just cut it all off. Nothing too special here. You just want to get as much off as possible. I also cut the back of mine off. I know that some people might leave theirs on, but I do cut the back of mine off. Um, and then y'all, you see like those little fringes in the front. You just want to take your scissors and lay them to the very side, like up against your face to the very side, and just start cutting. So that way you can get all of those excess little pieces off, and you can get your cap like literally as bald looking as possible, if that makes sense. And if you have any that you didn't get down, just take some gotta be glue on your finger and just put it right there on it and just, spray that. I wouldn't recommend just respraying the whole bottle because you don't want too much wet stuff, because then it'll start sliding. But yeah, I just do that with my finger if I have a few pieces that I did not get down. And sometimes I just go back across my forehead and just do it on all of them, but it just depends on how the wig is laying. But this cap was not the wig, the cap. This cap was laying nicely, so I didn't have to do that. So then I take my powder from MAC. I am the color NC47, and I just take that and blend that all out on my cap. Since it was a braid wig, I did kind of go back pretty far, but yeah, I just took that and blended. I seen a little piece that I needed to cut, so I just went ahead and cut that. And yeah, you just want to blend, 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 girl. So then I just took some alcohol in a cotton pad and I went right above my cap, like on my forehead, and I just wiped that away so I could wipe away any makeup, dirt, oils, etc. so that my glue would lay very nicely on my forehead. So yeah. So then I grabbed my Ghost Bond and then my little glue applicator. It's really like a face mask brush, but it is the bomb when it comes to applying this glue. Y'all, please tell me why I was almost out of glue. So I had to use my fingers, and my finger actually did really well. Like, I was very surprised. I never used my finger before, but my finger did so good, and I need to go buy some more Ghost Bond. So when I finally got the first layer on, I just took that and blow dried it. You just want to blow dry it so it's completely clear. And then I was finally able to get some on my actual glue applicator, and I just did that. Went back with that on my second one. Like I said, with the Got To Be Glued, with this glue, you also want to make sure that before you apply the second layer, the first layer is completely dry. So please, you guys, make sure it's completely dry. You'll know it's dry because it'll be super clear. And yeah. And your cap should look something like this. So now it was finally time to get our wig together. So I personally like to cut my lace off my head. So that's just what y'all see me doing here. I just take it side by side. I cut anything that does not have hair on it. It was super easy to cut the lace off this wig, y'all. Super easy. So I just had some T-pins on the side of my wig head. And I just got to cutting, y'all. It was super easy to cut this. And yeah. So here she is, you guys. So she also has a band on the inside of her. And I forgot that I needed to go cut that little like tag out of it. But yes, she also has a band inside of her. So I'm like, OMG, that's so good. So this wig, like, you wouldn't even really have to sew the back down if you didn't want to. But I still did just because that's just what I like to do with my wigs. It also had clips in it. And then here I'm just showing you the baby hairs. And yeah, so it was finally time to put our girl on. So yeah, I just grabbed her and threw her on. And y'all, I just want to say, like, it looks so good. It's not even glued down yet. Like, look at that. Like, is that my scalp? Did I go sit somewhere for 5+ hours and get these braids done? Y'all, this wig went on so easy, so quick. I literally had braids in 10 minutes. Like, I was so blown away. Like, look at that, y'all. Like, okay, braids queen, I love it. So then I just took my blow dryer and went ahead and blow dried it as I was moving around it. And yeah, I was super surprised by this wig. I did not expect it to lay down so nicely, but it did. So yeah, y'all just see, I just went from side to side and I just pulled it up. Very simple. This is probably one of the easiest parts to do. So yeah. And this was just me still in shock on how good this wig actually looked on me, y'all. Like, OMG, I love it. So this next step you don't have to do, but I just like to do it. So I just like to go back and, grab my Got To Be and just put it right there where y'all see me putting it, just for some extra security. Like I said, you do not have to do this, but I just do. Then you just blow dry it. And I promise you, if you do this extra do this extra step, that wig is not going nowhere, girl. Nowhere. So yeah. If you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely let me know down below what kind of videos you want to see next. If you want to see more wig videos, what kind of wigs, y'all. I love playing in wigs. So definitely comment down below. Let me know what kind of wigs you want to see next. So then I just added my scarf, and I just do this so that I can get that melted effect. If nobody's ever told you, y'all, this is really how you get the melted effect. Put your scarf on. Actually, I like to let mine stay overnight, so I did let mine sit overnight. So yeah, that's really how you get the melted effect. So then as I was just putting my scarf on, I was like, ooh, they sent me this jewelry. Let me add this jewelry to my hair. So I did that. Tomorrow I'm probably going to add, like, some beads and some yarn, but I didn't have any on me. So I was probably gonna add that tomorrow. But y'all, this wig was so easy to install. Oh, but I did have this like gold stuff, so I did put that on it. But I wanted like some, you know, the other kind of yarn. So I was gonna buy some and put some of that on my hair too. Am I doing too much, y'all? Nah, I didn't think so either. So yeah, I just put this on my hair, and I was actually gonna go to sleep, and then I was gonna come back to you guys tomorrow and let you know, you see the finished look. I wasn't gonna do anything to my edges yet. So yeah. So it was the next morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. So yeah, I just took off my cap. Y'all, actually, I did cut my edges off. The edges were just too much for me. So I just kind of cut them all off and put some mousse on them and just put my scarf on. And yeah, this is how they turned out. I didn't have to do anything to them for real, y'all. They turned out like this on their own. I was very surprised and so happy because I'm really not good with the edges. But I saw one edge that I did not like, so I did just take some of that mousse again and my like little edge brush and just, lay it down, lay it down. So yeah, here's my edges. I love them. So here's where I got the brilliant idea to say, ooh, I need some beads. So I was gonna go add some beads so I could put some beads on the end of these. And then I could not decide if I wanted to wear the ponytail or the bun. I knew if I did the ponytail, I was gonna have to dip these to get rid of these curly pieces. So I didn't know. So in the end, it was the bun that won. And then this is just me showing you guys that I was about to go back and sew down the bottom of my hair. So we're finally finished, y'all. Here is a final look. I loved this wig. The install was so easy, and I literally got braids in 20 minutes or less. Like, look at this. So cute. She is everything. Y'all, this wig is the bomb. I'm loving it. Like, look at her. Like, let's get into this lace. Like, y'all, this was literally one of the easiest wigs I've ever installed. Like, I didn't have to bleach the knots, the edges. I didn't have to do too much. Like, I just cut all like the little edges off and just, lay them down with some mousse and put my cap on. I mean, my scarf on, and they just like came out like this, y'all. Like, I didn't do anything to these edges. They came out like this. I love this hair. The hair, it's like not too heavy, not too much. I love the color. Like, it's the bomb. I'm gonna have all the information for this hair linked down below. If you guys want to see me install more wigs, definitely let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget that Yasmin loves you. Bye.